Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a collective read on letting go of the past. Now I know a lot of you with some of these, full moon changes. We've got one at the beginning of the month of October. We're going to have one at the end. And for some of you, it is about letting go of something that is perhaps holding you back, from your destiny, from your love relationship, maybe from your in your business, and it's affecting areas in your life. So I thought that this would be a really good collective read to do for you. So this is just going to be a collective read for those of you that are needing to let go of the past. Okay, so that's what we're going to start off with. Okay, what's blocking your progress? What we want to do is identify that and then actually get you going. So what we're going to do is pull a 5-card spread. We'll probably pull some clarifiers with that too. I am going to use the fun deck. We're going to use, because this is a process of discovery, and sometimes we got to go into the imagination. So I'm going to be using a different tarot deck for this. So let's jump into this and see what's going on for you. The first card's going to talk about what it is that you need to let go of. All right. So I'm going to pull 3 cards in terms of that and see what's happening. This is again a collective read for all signs. Let's jump into this, guys. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? We've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at this. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. So it starts over here and moves over here. So the 3 of Pentacles, this is beautiful because this talks to me about some sort of communication that is coming through. Okay, there's some sort of communication. Now this could be a friendship, community, kind of that type of thing. It's almost like a really good friend helping or pointing something out to someone here. Okay, but 3s are all about getting out into the community, kind of that type of thing. The next card I see is the 7 of Cups, and the 7's about having faith, about making the right choice in a relationship, in a situation, whatever is crossing you right now. And then I get the Queen of Swords, which she is intuitively looking at what it is that she wants and plans in her life with confidence, but also using the spiritual realm to guide her, right? And so it looks like you've got earth, we've got water, and we've got air. Okay, that's coming through this. So what does this tell me? What you want to let go of? This is about actually looking at what is kind of doing some research, perhaps getting advice from someone that's actually going to help you in this. So getting support from community, whatever that is, community in your industry. It could be support system, for many of you. It could even be a video here, on YouTube that you're watching, that could be that as well, to make the best choice for you to cut out what is no longer working for you here. So this is really, really beautiful. What it is that you want to let go of is some sort of illusion that perhaps could have been holding you back. And that's when I get the 7 of Cups, because this is about, lots of different choices you see here. And a lot of the cups have different things in them. Some are just full of, hot air, right? We've all had relationships that were like that as well too. Okay. Oh my gosh, have we? My gosh. And it's also talking about, slaying the dragons that perhaps might be holding you back. I've got to look at this card because sometimes it's easy for me to see. Yeah. And some of them are filled, using, kind of like, am I focusing on my darker self as I'm making my choices as it pertains to my love life? Am I focusing on, am I focusing on what didn't work in the past, in my tower moments, and really holding on to that older energy? This is saying right here is that what you want to let go of, or what you want to let go of, is something that you can easily do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. You're getting the support and guidance to make this happen, and then you've got a sword that's down on the ground, kind of deciding what it is that you want to do. The Queen of Swords is, she's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's all about kind of taking down that energy, but she's really all about not being really evil and just slashing things out. I mean, she really looks from a spiritual standpoint and has a lot of confidence in terms of moving forward and being able to do that. So this would be having the confidence to let go of something that is keeping her back. So we're going to find out what that is. What is that specifically that's holding you back? Let's take a look at what that is. A new beginning, and again, it could have to do with a Capricorn. So this could be some sort of devil energy, something that is, skeletons in the closet type thing, right? So this is about whatever it is that is holding back. It's keeping you from a brand new beginning. It's keeping you from your destiny, right? So that's what I see here. We've got the Yeah, we definitely got the Page of Swords here. So when I see the, when I see the Page of Swords, it's all about, yes, having confidence, but it's like the ultimate thinking card, right? So that's what this talks about, and it represents, new ideas, new inspiration. So it's something is keeping you from being able to get something off the ground in terms of the new ideas, and it could be this devil energy, and we'll get into that in a minute. But this is actually urges you to really use your logical mind and to solve a current situation and not let your emotions cloud your judgment. You see kind of the clouds there? It's like it's looking at the sword. That page is looking at the sword saying, okay, I'm looking at through my clarity. It's seeking truth, and it's about becoming very clear about your surroundings, right? What is the illusion, what is not the illusion is what I see here. And really seeking truth. Are you feeling distracted, in a relationship or situation? And how can you simplify your life to eliminate these type of distractions that are happening, okay? I really feel that you're getting the clarity, because if it was reversed, it'd be lack of clarity. So this is telling me that you're getting the clarity. This is, the clarity. This is about a message coming through too. So you could have a message coming through from a person, place or thing, some sort of message that's coming through that's going to share this and give, and it's going to simplify your life and actually make things better. And again, it could be from a Capricorn because I do get this card. That's coming out in terms of the devil energy. So that's really interesting. And so what this talks to me about is that there is some sort of something that's holding you back, within this, because I really feel that there is something that's chaining you back from a situation that's holding back. You feel kind of tied. Now, this could be in terms of a relationship, a person, place, or thing. But I really feel that you feel kind of bound and tied to something which is keeping you from your brand new beginning, that's keeping you from a new relationship, that's keeping you from a new business, that's keeping you from your destiny, guys. And that's what I see coming through here. So with this, it's also, fiddling with your third eye, as you see here. That's kind of highlighted there. So, that's kind of what I see here. It's kind of like that devil energy. So very, very interesting. One thing too is that, it's like those ego-driven voices that are within us as well. So it could be that you might be listening to that ego or something old from the past, and you're getting the support of actually uncovering that, and things are being revealed to you so you can make a better decision. And that's why the Queen of Swords is coming through. Guys, this is really beautiful, okay? So, it represents those negative inner voices for some of you. That could be the case, that really often distort our thoughts, and, keep us keep us from actually achieving what it is that we want to, okay? So what this is saying, this is, that deep dark blue is really focusing on the illusions that keep us from what it is that we want here. It's almost black. And whatever it is, it's very powerful, because we've got the red card here. That red color really represents that, okay? So are you feeling unworthy of love, of peace, of maybe sort of happiness? And why is that? Okay, so there could be some sort of addictive quality that might be holding you back in terms of being able to live your life to the fullest, okay? So how can you pull yourself up from these negative energies? And that's what we're going to be diving deeper into. So how can you pull yourself up from some of these negative energies, especially from the devil card here, okay? Now, if it was in reverse, that means you're already breaking away from it. So for many of you, you're kind of in it. Okay, so let's see what we can do to overcome that. All right. So what do we have? Follow your dreams. Many of you, I told you guys, I felt it was really about, something is keeping you from following your dreams. This is an 85 card. It's a 13, reduce it to the 4, that gives you the stability that you want. Your dreams are going to give you the stability that you want if you follow them. This reduces to a 4 card, okay? So it's all about, kind of getting balanced in this. So for some of you, it could be a business, it could be, career, or it could be just having the love that you want in your life, okay? So that could be the case, all right? So, yeah, that's what this is coming to play. Anything else that wants to help you in terms of what you need to let go? What's going to help you do that? Let's take a look at what that is. Self-discipline. So for some of you, again, it's going to be focusing on that self-discipline. It's kind of working like a muscle. If you've got inner voices that you're kind of need to overcome, and to if you want to focus on the light side of things versus the shadow side of things in terms of affirmations, to change that and to change the thinking of what you're thinking of what is holding you back. And if you need help with that, hence be on the read up here or in my description box. But this is a talk about a change. So there's going to be there is a problem, because that 41 card reduces to a 5, meaning that there is some sort of deceit in terms of self-discipline. So you might be deceiving yourself in a way in terms of what you're saying, and what we want to do is overcome that and work that muscle with positive affirmations, as well as taking action in a positive way. And we do that a little bit more, again, in one of those sessions I just talked about here. But I really think, it's kind of like, what is your biggest, struggle right now? And that's what seems to be coming through from that. But it is Capricorn type energy, so some of you might be dealing with, something of that sort. All right, let's move on into the next. I want to find out in this particular spread, what do we want to move into? Let me move this over. Hold on one second. Okay, guys. So what I want to do is to move into what is blocking you. So let's take a look at what is blocking you right now. Okay, what is blocking you right now in terms of that whatever's standing in the way for you to gain a little bit more of letting go of the fear. What's blocking you in this? Now, if we haven't already covered it, okay, we'll pull 3 more cards. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, okay? So it could be 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Page of Cups. 5 of Pentacles is that earth energy. This is kind of like, being left, left out. So it could be in a relationship, feeling abandoned in some way, shape, or form. It's also could talk about, some sort of poverty, feeling left out, kind of poverty driven. Lack of some sort. But the card that I get right after that is the Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it could be, the Knights are all about motion. So it could be that someone's coming in with a cup of love towards you. Maybe it was you were expecting a cup of love and you kind of felt abandoned. And then, of course, there is a brand new beginning with a Page of Cups. And the pages are all, about some sort of message coming through and an offer of love. So maybe you felt abandoned by someone that was, maybe appeared to be that knight, but then later on, you find out that, perhaps they were a page that offered maybe nothing of the sort, maybe a fish in a cup. Now, for some of you, it could be the case. Now, also, I am feeling that for some of you too, is that you maybe felt left out from this person, and you're going to get a surprise message from this person coming through. And let's take a look at what that would look like. What is it that's coming through in terms of that? Let's take a look at what that is. Let's pull the Island Wellness and see what wants to come through. Yeah, I get say affirmations because we just covered that too, and inspired thoughts, okay? This is about, creating a new thought mindset, okay? So for some of you, again, remember I talked about affirmations that love yourself, right? And inspired thoughts that actually, turn the light bulb on your mind, and you're actually speaking love and thinking love, and thinking good things, light, love, positiveness. And that's what I see coming through. And what this says is that you've got a brand new beginning. Is that after feeling like you were kind of left out, there just is saying that there is support, from this 5 of Pentacles. There is support there. And what is blocking you is thinking that there's not support, and thinking that you can't have this brand new beginning. This is saying, no, you can, but it's getting in the way, perhaps of love in your relationship. So it's really saying, affirmations are one thing, but there's a correct way to do them with also inspired action, and also evoking the energy from an internal aspect. So that's why the internal, is kind of coming through. Inspired thoughts with inspired actions and affirmations help lead you to the path of that of which you want in a relationship or situation. For some of you, it could be love, because there's some cups coming through here, and not feeling like you have the support. But that's what says that it wants to come through. So that's going to be super key. What does numerology have to say for you here? Okay, and then we'll go on to the next card. What do we have? Adventure. This is going to be a new adventure for you, and treat it as that. That's why I'm using the Vivid Journey tarot cards, because it is a journey. It is a discovery. It is an adventure. And this is a 10 reduced into a 10 card, right? So this is really telling me that, your love life is an adventure. And when one door closes, yes, another one opens, but it means that there is opportunity for you to take what you've learned and apply that, because relationships are about learning. It's about growing in life, and you just become better and better and better. But if you keep focusing on what was saddening you, having negative thoughts and feeling left out, then that's what you're going to attract. So what we want to do is to change that. Have inspired thoughts, say the affirmations, and know that this is available for you, that there's an opportunity of loves that is available for you, even if it's a new beginning. And that's what this is talking about. It could be a new beginning for some of you in a relationship. Again, I get Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here for many of you, or just taking on that energy. But again, this is an adventure. It doesn't, nothing ends. Everything's just transforms. Okay. Let's move ahead into what it is that you need to stay away from. Okay. What is it that you need to stay away from, and how to proceed forward? How to proceed forward. If we haven't covered some of that already for you. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Four of Wands, guys. Okay. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician right smack in the middle, right? And then we've got the Four of Wands. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about, okay? This is available to you now, all right, in this energy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, is that what it is that you manifest, and your prosperity is available right for you. It's available for you. Be careful of what you manifest. And that's why I say it's so important that self-discipline and what we've covered so far is going to be super key in your love life, in your business, or just life overall, okay? So for some of you, this is the case. So, yes, a brand, and then we get the Magician. This is that Gemini energy. But this is really beautiful, because what this talks about for me is that, you've got an opportunity to create the life that you want, the love that you want, the business that you want. Look at all that deep passion. It's strong. And what they're doing is using kind of spirituality with confidence to be able to create what it is that this Magician wants. So this is super key, guys. I love seeing this. This is really beautiful. And it's, and it maybe it's actually helping, because it's kind of like you've got the swords here, you've got the cups here, you've got everything here in terms of making something happen and moving in the direction that's going to just be absolutely amazing. I mean, so that's what I see here. So, keep that in mind, all right? It is a lot about having the confidence to make something happen and to move things in the direction in terms of making that happen. So, I mean, that's exactly what I see here. Really beautiful, guys. Really beautiful. Okay. Keep in mind too is that you are in ultimate control of your conscious mind. Okay. So if you're wondering, how that is going to affect your realities, it's the saying that it does. Okay. So with this, that you've got control, and that's that red, that you kind of see here. And this is all about, realizing your full potential and the ability to take action and move things in the direction that you want them to take, okay? And that brings me to my next card here that I see here, which was the Four of Wands that came out. And this is harmony, happy home, happy marriage. Now, this is really strong for the collective that's coming through. So I really feel that that's what you're really focusing on right now, a success in this. So I love seeing this. And this just tells me that, it is available for you here. There's a lot of confidence here. There is, that wreath of success, right? That's pulling up right over here. The wands are that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So I think it's really beautiful, guys. I think there's a lot of opportunity for that stableness that you might be looking for, because four is all about that stability. And it's about, celebration. You can see two people kind of celebrating there too, So this is great, okay? This is about maybe a business partnership coming together, right? It could be a love, having a loved one in celebration, all right? Perhaps it's romantic, in a marriage, it could be the case. But this is about an upcoming reason for a celebration. And that's why I felt so inclined to do this read for you guys, because I want to let you know that celebratory aspect of letting go and what this can actually bring for you, all right? So that's what I see here. Now, it's very good, especially for family, home environment. And it's about, for a lot of you, is that your hard work is about ready to pay off, okay? So if you're wondering, this is the case, okay? So it's time to, what are your plans for this future after this celebration ends, is what this wants you to keep into consideration. And if this was in the reverse, it would be a lot more about unstable at home, and that type of thing. But we got this upright. So this is really cool. So that's what this is saying. The only thing that is, in terms of, moving yourself forward here is what you want to avoid is anything that's going to hold you back from this, okay? Definitely, how to proceed moving forward is to focus and manifest what you want, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Create, create that magician energy within you, and then get that happy home and harmony. So really focus on exactly. I don't think you could get 3 better cards in what it is on how to progress. It's telling you exactly what to do. Manifest the opportunity and focus on the potential. Create what it is that you want in life. You've got the power to do that, right? And then to create the happy home and harmony. Okay, I'm going to focus on what it is that you may need to stay away from. Okay, what is it that you need to stay away from? Let's take a look at what that is. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. Okay, what do you need to stay away from? Here it is. What is it? We've got the 9 of Swords, we've got the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. So the 9 of Swords talks about, kind of that 3 a.m. card, kind of staying up at night. 9 is about coming to fruition. You're coming to the end of this, right? So the end of feeling left out, right? It's coming to fruition. And when it comes to the Swords, it's all about... what do I want to say? It's like, getting out of that depression, getting out of that anxiety and despair. Off that goes. It's about, what to avoid is that, okay? Focus on the Queen of Wands. Look at that smile on her face as she moves forward and focusing on what it is that she wants to create. This is about taking on that archetype energy of the Queen of Wands. She creates what it is that she wants. She might have a cat, there too, but she's focused on the light, the sunflower there, right? That red is very strong, and that means that she's in control. This is about the power and control that you have to move towards the light, rather than to move towards the darkness here, right? And the sadness, fear, anxiety, and despair, all right? And the next card I get is the 2 of Wands. So this is saying, do I want to do this by myself, or do I want to do this alone? Some of you could be as in terms of a partnership moving forward. What does my world look like? Do I want to have someone in my life to do this with? Do I want a partner by my side? Or am I going to do this alone, But it's also noting that your power starts with you, right? And that's super key, okay? So I love seeing this, because this is telling me is that, especially with the 2 of Wands, because it tells me that maybe it's about deciding on a new beginning of a new action plan that you're putting into play, okay? That, the idea of what you want is now moving to the planning stages at this point, okay? It could be a business, a project. It could be, maybe it's also weighing between 2 options, choice between 2 people, okay? Or 2 things for some of you. Note your comments below, guys. Drop your girl like if this resonates. It helps my channel, all right? And what is your plan of action now that you have made a decision? So it's kind of like, if you're going to make this decision, what is your plan of action? Because the Queen of Wands is saying, is really focusing on being an authority, right? She's being an authority of her own creation. So that's about doing it. So what you want to avoid is to get rid of this type of kind of feeling left out. Again, this is a 9, so it's coming at the right end of it. And that really puts things into place on focusing on the light, and then also making a decision of how you want to move forward, okay? And what's going to help you in terms of this decision real quick? I'm just going to pull one card here. Focusing on abundance, all right? The abundance that is available to you. Guys, this can't get any better. It reduces to a 16 card, then reduces to a 7. 7 is spiritual and having faith that abundance is all yours for the taking. And so it is. All right. Last card we're going to draw here from this is we're going to focus on what you need to accept or embrace. What do you need to accept and embrace? What is that for you here? What is that? We've got the Strength card. Yes. We have got the Star card. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then we've got the 10 of Swords. Okay, cool. This is actually good. So hold on with me here. All right. 2 major arcana, right? And this is saying the strength card is coming through, Leo type energy, the star coming through. This is, kind of calling on that Aquarius energy, being that star that you are, just taking that on. And then we've got the 10 of swords. So what this talks about here is to accept that of which didn't work out, all right? Accept the new beginning that wants to come through for you. That's what this is saying, okay? It's behind you. Accept that because you've got the strength and you are the star. So this is about accepting that you've got the strength, right? This is about finding your inner courage, to tame that wild beast in you, that those negative feelings, those emotions that might be holding you back. She's able to do that with balance, right? And so you've got the strength to make it happen. And this is a lot of confidence too, okay? So this is the orange really represents that healing type of energy in the body. That's that sacral chakra. The yellow is the confidence knowing that you can do this, right? And this is the strength is not to fight the beast, but rather to try to understand it, integrate it, and then remove it again. And that's the key. Okay. So that's what's coming into play. When you do that, you actually move to the star card, being the star that you are. Okay. So this is beautiful. And this is telling me that this is all about, this is actually inspiration, motivation. This is about, healing, from any sort of past situation, but it's also stepping into the stardom of that of which you are, right? The blue is about communicating that and understanding that and balancing yourself out as well. So it's absolutely beautiful, okay? And that's why I think why that actually came out, because, the 10 of Swords came out, because it does want you to, release that and actually put an end to that, and that's going to be super key, all right? So focus on the stars, balancing your chakras into play here. That's going to be really, really key here for you here. And, just the confidence that you have in yourself and to be able to move forward, because this is really something else, guys. This is really beautiful. I love seeing this because it just says to me that you have everything that it takes to do what it is and to create the life and the love that you want in your life. And it's not letting anything stand in the way. It's not letting anything stand in the way. All right. So be the star that you are. Focus on what it is that you want. And this is almost like a spiritual kind of like even a celebration of being able to achieve that balance after the past. And if there's anything else that it wants you to know in terms of this, anything else, what does it want you to know in terms of what to embrace? Be the flamingo. You know the pink of the flamingos, as they're just very beautiful and kind of they parade themselves. But this is also from an inner standpoint, not an ego standpoint, is what I feel. This is about balancing the chaos, dealing with your emotions, and mastering your energy, because this really talks about balance and you achieving that. So you guys, it's really looking great for you. So this is a timeless read. I look forward to seeing you next time. Note your comments below, and until next time, namaste.